A platform like Facebook and Instagram and Messenger and all these modern digital age platforms, even YouTube, are not built for direct response marketing. Hey guys, so we're back here. And on this lesson, I'm going to talk about two very different forms of advertising. One of them, which is my favorite one, is called sequential marketing, sequential content. I'll get into it in a second. And the other one is called direct response marketing. Direct response has been around for like ages. It's been the way that business has been done and has been built for like decades and decades and decades. Before, sequential advertising was not even possible because it was not affordable. So let me explain what each one is to begin with so you guys got a clear idea on the differences between each one because they're very different. Sequential advertising is the idea of putting people through a particular funnel, making them see you several times along the way before you actually ask for a purchase. This is the way we do business today. Content marketing is done through sequential advertising. We don't actually just go out there and just sell people. Hey, buy my beauty cream because this is going to make you better. Oh, you need to buy this alarm because this alarm is going to change your life. This is not something that we do. Actually, I never do direct response marketing with clients. I do sequential advertising. Sequential advertising, what it does is that it puts people through an education path. It works really well because what happens is that as you put out content out there, information, you actually make people responsible over their own areas. And by them getting to have more information about it, they get more aware and now they actually want to handle. For example, there could be a lady that, has complaints about her face. Maybe she feels like she's getting too old and she has wrinkles, but she doesn't have necessarily enough information to know that the condition can be improved out there. So you start putting videos out there, you start putting information out there and you put yourself in front of this lady. Now this lady sees a video and you're talking about your brand, XYZ brand, and this brand actually can be used and there's some tips. This information is making this person's lives better. So now you educate this person about how to naturally take care of her skin, how she can actually wash her face at night, put a certain oil, and then without even buying a product, her life gets better. Now you're a little bit closer to this individual. You start building a relationship with this person. This form of advertising is sequential advertising. Because of the digital world, now you have access to continue to communicate with somebody that has previously engaged with your video. Don't worry about it. If you don't know how to do that yet, we're gonna get to that. I promise you that. There's gonna be a whole section about doing sequential advertising and how to do it the right way and what is not the right way to do it. So we're gonna give you some clear ideas about that. Let's say this old lady that saw this video, she actually sees it now. Maybe she's 70-something years old or whatever, and she wants to be a little bit healthier in her skin, and she wants to feel better. Now she sees a second video, and you give her another piece of information. And you now get a little bit closer to this person. So now we can build a third video, and on this third video, you can actually promote your product. You can give a 20% discount, and you can tell them, thank you very much for watching my videos. I'm glad and I feel humbled by the fact that you took your time to actually see some of my information about health, because I am actually passionate about health on a body and making somebody look beautiful and making a skin rejuvenate or whatever it is that you want to say. We produce sequential content. And now down the line, on this third time that you encounter this person actually knows who you are and they believe in you a little bit more now. And now if you try to sell them something, they don't automatically think like, oh, that's, they're selling me something. This is a scam. Sell, 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 sell. This is the thing that you have to understand. As a brand, you got to realize that content distribution in 2018 world is at its highest level. Actually, without going too deep into it, do you know that in 2017, more content was produced than in the entire history of humanity combined? Imagine that. Now, why is that happening? Why is that phenomena happening in this planet? Well, because right now, the cell phone devices, which are content machines, are on widespread distribution. They're all over now. They have gone massively viral. So now everybody has a device on their pockets that they can use to produce content. Brands are producing content nonstop. They don't have to actually hire big equipment, big producers, big nothing to produce content. They actually just pull out their phones and start doing a Facebook Live, start talking to the camera, start recording what's going on in an event, start taking pictures of their products, start going behind the scenes, and they start doing that all over. So it's very simple to understand why we have so much content out there. So as an individual brand, you have to understand that the way that you actually make a difference and then you're gonna win out over the competition is by producing a lot of content. It's not really just going out there and creating super high quality stuff. You wanna do volumes of stuff. The higher quality, the better, but you wanna do a lot of it. The answer is always quantity. You wanna do more. You wanna concentrate more on the quantity of content than on the quality of content. Because when you put yourself out there, this thing is like a little piece of land that stays there forever on the digital world. So little by little, more people see you, and it just grows, and it keeps on growing. So going back to the subject of sequential content, this is the way I do advertising. I don't sell products to anybody that doesn't know me. If they haven't seen my face before, I don't sell them. For example, you guys, let's talk about the example of sequential content. Some of you guys have seen me over and over and over and over again before I ever promoted anything for you. You know, I've given you free podcasts, I've given you seminars, you haven't paid a penny for them. I've given you like webinars, I've done training, I've done like consultations, so much without ever giving you anything like, hey, you gotta pay me. Now, I built a relationship with you. That's done for sequential content. And the same thing applies to any particular brand. It doesn't matter what it is, guys. So it's one thing that you have to understand that applies all over any particular niche or market, all over the world. So what do? On that third attempt, going back to this lady that now wants to get her skin improved, on that third attempt, on that third or fourth or fifth point of contact, now you can sell them. And at that point, you have established such a close relationship with this person that now you can ask this person to, write a review on your product, buy your product for 20% off. Maybe go ahead and try buying the product at full price. If you want to run a promotion on Amazon, these guys are powerful because if they have seen you several times and you say like, look, I'm trying to generate some word. I wanted to generate word of mouth about my product. I want to spread the word about this new line. I think it's awesome. And I want you to be one of the ones because you've been seeing my content. You've been seeing my videos. So I want to thank you for spending the time with me. Okay, so now since you've been engaging with my stuff, I have a special thing for you. I'm actually promoting this brand just for a few days and I'm giving away a 70% discount for it. Guys, you're gonna get flooded. The other day, I think it was this morning actually, that we started running a campaign. We were paying like 6 cents a lead of a person actually claiming a coupon. And not only that, the coupon went viral. So it's so easy to run promotions when you're actually doing a good job of putting your content out there, of distributing a message. A platform like Facebook and Instagram and Messenger and all these modern digital age platforms, even YouTube, are not built for direct response marketing. This world, it's kind of like gone already. It's not working in the same way that it used to. Running a campaign, doing a 30-second video ad and just pushing it out there and hoping that you make enough money to make itself worth, it's not effective anymore. You have to do a lot of it. You have to do sequential content. You have to continuously communicate with the same people over and over, and eventually these people are going to buy into whatever you have to offer. So direct response marketing, one single video, push nonstop. One single campaign, one single message push over and over all over the web. Sequential content, a series of messages, a series of content that is done over and over on a funnel on a person until that person actually becomes your customer. And now, not only did they buy it this time, they spread the word about your brand, they let other people know about what you do and how you're changing the world, and they become repeat customers when you are actually providing value. So the way that we're gonna be teaching you guys how to build your brand and establish those awesome roots around the entire globe or whatever market that you're at. That could be United States, that could be Canada. The way you're gonna do it is by using a strategy that we call sequential content.